Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss about quadratic formula and the meaning behind it. And we will also derive quadratic formula through calculus. So now we will take a general quadratic equation as y equals ax square plus bx plus c. Now since there are two x, we can't find the root of this equation directly. But if we think carefully, then we can find the root of this equation, which is y equals ax square minus c, where c is just a constant. And by simple algebra, we can say that root of this equation is plus or minus square root of c by a. Now graphically, we can say that we can find the root of this equation because its minimum point is at y-axis. And one more reason is that it is symmetric around the y-axis. So by that logic, we can say that we can find the root of those quadratic equation whose minimum point passes through y-axis. So now, what about our general quadratic equation whose minimum point don't pass through y-axis? So now if we think carefully, then we can shift our function such a way that its minimum point passes through y-axis. So before answering how to do that, we can find the coordinates of the minimum point, which is also distance between minimum point to y-axis. Now we know that slope of an equation at its minimum point equals 0. So to find the coordinates of minimum point, we will say that derivative of ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. And in that case, we get 0 equals 2 times ax plus b, and hence we get x equals minus b by 2a. So now we can say the distance between minimum point of an quadratic equation and the y-axis equals minus b by 2a. So now it's clear that we need to move our function leftwards with minus b by 2a units. So now from transformation of a function, we can say that to move a function in horizontal direction with u units, we need to add or subtract u from its input. Now for example, if we need to move our sine function leftwards with pi by 2 units, then we need to write it something as sine of x plus pi by 2. And if we need to move it rightwards, then we need to write it something as sine of x minus pi by 2. So here we need to move our equation leftwards with minus b by 2a units. And by doing that, we will get our earlier equation whose roots were very easy to find. So we know that to move this equation leftwards with minus b by 2a units, we need to replace all x with x minus b by 2a. And here we have our equation as ax square plus bx plus c. Now as said before, we will replace all x by x minus b by 2a. So we get our transformed equation as a multiplied by x minus b by 2a the whole square plus b multiplied by x minus b by 2a plus c. So now by little simplification, we can say that our equation equals a multiplied by x square plus b square over 4a square minus 2 times x multiplied by b over 2a plus bx minus b square over 2a plus c. So now by further simplification, we can say that our equation equals x square plus b square over 4a minus bx minus b square over 2a plus c. So now by cancelling all the terms, we get our final equation as x square minus b square by 4a plus c equals 0. So we get x square equals b square over 4a minus c. So now by solving the value of x, we get x equals plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Now remember, these are the root of that equation which we moved leftwards with minus b by 2a units. Now to get the root of our actual equation, we will move this graph rightwards with minus b by 2a units. And we know to move the function rightwards, we need to subtract minus b by 2a from x. So we get x minus negative of minus b by 2a equals plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So now by solving the value of x, we get x equals minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a, which actually is the quadratic formula we know. So that's how we derived that formula through calculus. And if you noticed, we also derived the method of completing the square. So that's all for today. See you in the next video.